You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. You're welcome for today's training. I welcome everyone as you come in. Madam IJ, you're welcome. Mr. Godwin, you're welcome.
Thank
Chika,
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So much.
Share.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Let me just drop a message to a reminder to my partners to let them know it's time for the meeting so we can start on time. We're just majorly going to look at, we're going to have a review on MACD automation. And yeah, we'll talk about the listing of coin and what I believe, some things I believe we can do about it. Then we'll also look at setting up margin calls, especially for new partners, so that they can get these things straight once and for all. And we can trade ROYALQ using ROYALQ and have good results from it. All right, so.
Yes.
Okay. 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 All right. Okay. So everyone will welcome. Just trying to send a reminder to my partners so that we can all be part of today's training. Just trying to send a reminder to everyone. All right. Okay. Let me just admit those who are already waiting. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Let's inform our friends, our team partners with ROYALQ. Let's notify them and let them join this meeting, this training for today. Let's notify them, let them join the training. We're starting up very soon. Just want to make sure that everyone is informed. Okay. All right, almost through. Okay, yes. Okay, are people waiting? You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Welcome, Madam Excel, happy. Ms. Oladejo, you're welcome. Star Guride, you're welcome. You're all welcome for today's training. I appreciate you for coming. I really appreciate your desire to know more, to learn. I really appreciate your desire to learn and be on top of this game. All right. Sorry, I actually went out. Let me even share my screen so that people can see me. Let me see. How do I do this now? Okay. All right. Let me share the video. All right. Yeah. I'm just coming in now, and since we plan to really have our training today, I just said, come what may, we must just have this. We must make it happen. And I appreciate everyone that is at this call at this time, 7:37. Let's just give 3 more minutes for those who are still planning to join, or who are still, I don't know, who are still held down somewhere. Let's just give 3 more minutes. Okay, 2 more minutes now. So we'll start exactly by 7:40. And majorly what we're going to look at this evening, just as what I put in the invite, all right, we're looking at a review on MACD automation. For some of us that were already using the MACD automation, I want to get feedback from you, all right? And remember, we have MACD automation, which is majorly for ROYALQ. That is done in the ROYALQ, whereby ROYALQ helps you to trigger it after you have set it up. And we also have the manual MACD, manual, trading using MACD manually. We have that also. So both of them are good. Both of them are good. But of course, if you're a new person, if you're a newbie, then I'll just advise that you use MACD automation. All right, use MACD automation, and from there, we can move. You can now move to the level whereby you can start using MACD manually, using your trading view. All right, I'm sure we know the difference. Now, I want to get a review from those who are using it. So the review, maybe within the next 5-10 minutes, I want to get a review. If you know you're using MACD automation, I want you to tell us how it's been. All right, I want you to tell us how it's been and how you've been able to adapt or use it and the kind of results it's giving you. That's what I really want. So if there's anyone that wants to share with us, let the person just indicate so that the person can speak in respect of MACD automation, please. Is there anyone, please?
I come to learn more now.
Sorry, Madam Chika, I didn't hear you well.
I said, no. The only thing I want to ask is a question, not now. At the right-hand side, all those 0 points, I want you to explain what it means.
Okay, fine.
When you open your trading view, on the right-hand side, all those numbers, what is their work and what are we going to use them to do, to achieve?
On the right-hand side. Okay. That's what we use in doing, all the analysis we're doing, we have to use those numbers. We have to surely use those numbers there. So you ask this question, when we get to question and answer, then we'll be able to, but please, all right. So thank you so much. Just ask the question when we are in question and answer session, and we'll be able to answer. So please, has anyone been using been using MACD automation? Or has anyone been using MACD manually? Let me know, because I want a review. This will make me happy to really know that somebody is using this MACD automation. Or please just drop it. Just drop a message. If you're using MACD automation, just say yes, MACD automation. If you're not using it, just drop a no. And of course, you will drop a no, you need to be able to explain to us. I'll give you the opportunity to be able to speak. You explain to us why you are not using it. Where is the issue? Because my focus is that I don't just want you to I don't just want you to know so much about MACD automation or using MACD manually. I don't want you to become a professor, all right? Using MACD automation or manual MACD. I want you to be able to profit with it. That's the purpose. So please, yes, okay, I'm getting responses. Getting responses. Yes, yes. Okay, great. Excel happy. Yes. Madam Chika, Collie, yeah, yes. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm sure we are up to 12, yeah. Up to 12, going to 15. So please, let me just get responses. I want to be sure. Okay, yes, I'm using, but not very well, still learning how to use it well. Okay, fine. So that's one of the reasons why we still have to talk about it. I will keep talking about it until, yes, we've all gotten it. Mr. Godwin, you said no. If you don't mind, can you unmute to let us know what the issue is, why you're not using it? Listen, get me right. The reason I'm asking is that I want to be able to make sure I guide you to a way that you can use it well successfully. Please, that's why. So please, is it possible for you to unmute and just speak with us and tell us the reason why, please? Is it possible? Okay, go ahead. We can't hear you clearly.
Good evening, everyone in the house.
Yeah, good evening. Yes, we can hear you, but it's not so clear. It's not so loud. Maybe you should just move closer to your phone. I don't know.
Okay, let me remove it from. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening. Thank you so much. It's clearer now. We can hear you now.
It's okay. Good evening, Coach Shea. The reason why I'm not using MACD automation is because I am not grounded in it at all. I'm just getting to learn it now. My first session was last time I joined the session. So I'm just trying to learn the rope to understand it. That's why I'm not using it. So I'm trusting that within this time I will be able to learn a lot to be able to use it. Yeah. Thank you so much.
All right. Great. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for your response. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much for your response. Okay, so what we're gonna do today is that we're still gonna go through it. We'll go through, I'll just brush through it, and then we're gonna have to look at the listing of coins, then of course, setting up of our margin calls for new partners. All right. So maybe we should even just do it this way. Setting up of the margin call should be the first thing we're going to bring up, because there are other things I'm going to teach you along the line, when we talk about MACD automation. All right. But, let me just do the basic first, because our focus, all right, talk about my coach, Coach Nnamdi, and I have one or two other leaders I actually learned from. All right. The focus is that when you come on board ROYALQ, all right, what we're expecting is that as soon as you come on board, you'll be taken through how to use MACD automation. So when you learn how to use the MACD automation, it's going to make it easier for you to start earning, no matter how small. And I was speaking with Coach Nnamdi this morning. He had a Zoom call and I had to be part of it. And he said one thing. I told him that anyone that I'm bringing into ROYALQ, I'm using a particular setting for margin call for them, whereby their first buying amount is $5, all right? And they have 7 margin calls. So the first margin call is going to be ×2, which is $10. So this and that, I said it that way. I said, so most time when people use that margin call, they put their first buying amount and eventually the trade now goes up and sells and makes a profit of maybe 1.5 or 1.3 for them, all right? Some of them will feel bad. The profit is not much, just 1.3% of $5. And then if you calculate that amount, it's really going to be very, very small. But listen, when you come on board, your first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 1 month should be to understand how it is done. So I don't expect you to come in with $1,000 or big amounts. If you're coming in with $1,000, maybe you really have an amount of as much as $10,000 to $20,000 to trade. All right. So you want to use $1,000 to test the market. But instead, I will expect that you use just $100. Even if you plan to trade with $1,000 and above, just use $100 to practice and understand the way it works. Because if you put your whole, if all you have is $1,000 and you want to start practicing with the whole $1,000, listen, when the $1,000 goes into floating loss because you don't know some things, you feel frustrated though. And so that's why that's why when, come let me just admit this people. Okay, that's why when you start using the $5 and at the end of the whole day, all right, you follow the right setting, you will discover that you wouldn't sleep in floating loss. And that's why I'm using this particular setting. So I'm going to go first to go and share this setting with us. All right, I'm going to go first to go and show whoever is not trading right now, your first area is the setting. The setting looks stupid, all right? But I tell you, as a first-timer trading, using ROYALQ to trade crypto on the spot trading, please use this setting. Use this setting. It's going to help you secure your fund. So you don't expose your fund to unnecessary risk, especially when you don't have that knowledge, all right? So I'm going to share my screen now. So that's the first thing I'm going to go to and take you through. So please, let's open our mind wide and understand. If possible, get your biro and paper by your side to take note and put this thing on, on the paper. So that after today, after the presentation today, you can now go and do your settings on your ROYALQ. Make it your permanent setting and use it. And I'll tell you, you'll be glad you did. All right? So let me just quickly, okay, I hope there's no one that I need to admit. Okay, fine. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Let me go ahead and share my screen. And please, I hope I can be heard. Can I be heard, please? I need a response.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. And also, can my screen be seen? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let's start it this way. Let's start it this way. So this is the home. All right. So if you want to bring up your setting, the one I recommend for a newbie, anyone just joining ROYALQ, if you're not up to a month already in ROYALQ, I will tell you stick to this setting. Because by the time you stick to it and you go through this for a month, 2 months, after 2 months, you will now be smarter. You'll be able to bring up a better setting for yourself because you'll now be exposed to the way this thing works. All right. But for you to be more conservative and take care of your fund so that your fund is not unnecessarily exposed, please follow this setting. All right. So you come to mine. You come to mine. All right. So when you click mine, I'm sure you saw mine. I hope people are seeing this. So you come to mine. So when you come to mine, you now scroll, you come to my strategy settings. All right. This is my strategy settings. So you click on my strategy settings. When you click on it, it opens up. When it opens up, it brings you to a page like this. Now, if you have not done any setting for yourself before, all right, this place you just see, maybe you see hard setting or hard, or you see a plus in this page. But for me, I have 1 or 2 settings I put in there. And of course, these settings are majorly for MACD automation. So, but if you have other settings there, maybe your upline has actually put some settings there and you just put it there, you don't understand. Well, I will just tell you, it's time for you to just get this particular setting I'm giving. It will help you. It will help you. Most of my team members that came on board and they don't have this setting, some of them are still on floating loss now. Of course, they're making money while they're in floating loss, all right? But most of those who have this setting don't have floating loss for too long. I can tell you that confidently. Yes, I can tell you that confidently. So if you have that, you just come to your plus here. You come to this plus and you click on it for you to set a new one. So I click on it and it brings me here. So when it brings me here, the first thing you look at is this place, this study. You click the drop-down arrow, all right? You click the drop-down arrow, I've clicked it, and at the bottom, all right, You will see steady, conservative, and radical. Please choose steady. Click on steady, then click confirm. So when you click on steady and click confirm, then this place the wrote remark. This place the wrote remark, especially this place optional, all right? What you just do is that you can just put in there MACD $100 setting. Let me just put it there. MACD $100 settings. So this settings is for those who are using $100. There's a setting for $200. I'm going to give you the one for $200 immediately I'm through with this. All right. So now, first buying amount, all right, please, is $5. Remember, your trading capital is $100. Your trading capital is $100. So your first buying amount here, all right, your first buying amount here is $5. Make sure you put $5 there, all right? So then enable open banner, open double, leave it, don't enable it, all right? The margin call is 7, yes, leave it that way. Then hold position, take profit, 1.3, 1.3 is okay, 1.3, 1.5, but advise just use 1.3. Then hold position, take profit, call back. That is this particular area, all right? This particular one, make it 0.1. 0.1. That's what you put there. So I change it here and I put 0.1. Then the next icon, which is this 0.5, you change this on to 0.01. All right? Change it to 0.01. 0.01. All right? Then the other one, the sub position take profit call back, you also sub position take profit call back. Make that one also 0.01. I'm talking about this. Make this one also 0.01, all right? 0.01. All right, then of course, at this place, the strategy period, you can make it, just click the drop-down arrow and it will give you one shot. Click the drop-down arrow to give you one shot. So you're good to go like this. Then the next place you're going to go to, all right, is this margin configuration. So you click this arrow to take you to the margin configuration. So let me click it so you can see it. You click it and it brings you here. Now, I want to say one thing. Everything on this row, you don't change it. Just leave it the way it is, all right? Everything on this row, just leave it the way it is. Everything here, all this percentage, 4, 4.5, you leave them, don't touch them. Where you have issues or where you need to correct is on this side because of your capital. Your capital is small, so you need to adjust it, all right? So what is the adjustment? Let me just watch what I'm doing. Now, this first call, look at this place. This first call, all right, especially here, you change this, you change this. So let me just go ahead and change it. So for the first call, you leave it for 2. Second call, you put it 2. There is 2 times of the first buying amount. Then the third call, you also make it 2, all right, of the first buying amount. Then the fourth one, you make it 3, all right? That means 3 times first buying amount. What is our first buying amount? Please, do we know the amount you put there, the first buying amount? If you know, kindly drop it on the chart for me. Let me see. How much is our first buying amount based on this setting? I'm sure I've told you that at the beginning. How much? I want to see what people are typing. Let me see, please. How much is our first buying amount? I want to see messages. Oof, admit. Not coming in later. How much is our first buying amount? Okay. All right. Thank you so much. $5. I'm happy people are following. I'm happy people are following. So the first buying amount is $5. The first buying amount is $5. So thank you so much. I think I have to be coming in from time to be meeting people. So the first buying amount is $5. So now this fourth call is going to be 3 times 5. And that's going to be what? $15. So the fifth call is going to be 4 times 5. All right. And then the sixth call, we're using there 2. all right? 2, and then the 7th call, we're putting there 4. This is exactly the way you will set it up. Do you understand? This is exactly the way you set it up. 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4. Exactly this way. When you set it this way, you will not sleep in floating loss. But if you are quick to make money and you don't have knowledge, I tell you, you will sleep and snore in floating loss. I don't want you to come into ROYALQ for the first time and go and sleep and snore in floating loss. You will not be happy. You will feel it seems they are scamming me. All right. So that be the case, I click on confirm and it brings me down here. So after checking it and seeing everything the way I put it, then I'll just go ahead, I click on save, and that is it. So if you notice, this is it. The one we just did now, this is it here. I hope you can see it. And I hope you can see, this is a proof that this one we just did, MACD $100 setting. I hope this is understood. I hope this is understood. If you get this right, then you are good to go. If you get this right, you are good to go. Your margin call is set and you are good to go. Please, if you got this I've just explained now, just drop a 1. Drop a 1 and let me see. I want to be sure that people are following. Drop a 1 if you got this. If you got this. Just a minute, okay? If you got this, just drop a 1. Is there only one person? Okay, great. Oh, is there only 2, 3, 4 people that understand or got what I've just explained? Okay, fine. Yeah, Mr. David, you're welcome. I didn't know you were even here. You're welcome. I hope your partner has joined ROYALQ. I hope he has activated ROYALQ. If yes, so, when next you're coming for the meeting, please invite him. Mr. David, I believe you can hear me. When else you're coming, make sure you bring in. All right, sir. All right.
Thank you, boss.
All right, sir. So always invite him for this, please. Let's all work together. We all started from somewhere. So let's work together and achieve great things. All right. So now that we understand that area now, let me now go to MACD automation. All right. How to actually take a trade. Let me go to how to take a trade using MACD automation. Remember, we have MACD automation and we also have MACD manual. I don't know. I hope you got that. We have MACD automation, which we can do that directly on ROYALQ bots, all right? And we also have the MACD manual, which you can use your trading view to see, to make sure that the blue is crossing the pink, all right? And then you can now enter the market. Take your 1.3 sharp, and leave the market and take good profit. I will show you one of my team members' account. In short, I think it's even our account we're using right now. And you will see what she is achieving. Okay, what if you are doing with $50? Can you still use this $100 setting? No, you can't use the $100 setting if you are trading with $50. You can't use the $100 setting. You can't. But there's a way you can also benefit. You will not be able to do up to 7 margin call. All right. You'll not be able to do up to 7 margin call, but at least you can also trade. Yes, you can trade. So far is MACD automation. You can trade. Okay, the $200 setting. Can we quickly rush that? Can we rush that, or I should just drop that in the group because of time? I didn't get you. Can I drop the settings for the $200?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I drop it in the group because of time?
Yeah.
All right.
I think you should just drop it since if we understand the 100. Yeah.
Please.
I don't understand. Okay, I'll drop it in the group. I'll drop it in the group so that people can see it.
Please,
okay,
excuse me. And the 50. And the 50.
I will do that. I will do that.
Thank you.
I will do that. I will do that. All right. You're welcome. Let me admit these people. All right. So now let's mute, please, so that there will be no distraction. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you people. I appreciate all partners there. So let me go to ROYALQ. All right, so I click the arrow to go back, and I go back to home. All right, now let's look at a coin that we can pick. Let's look at a coin. Yes, you can pick any random coin. All right, that's the joy of this thing. But let me tell you one thing I do at times. This is AIXBT. All right, this first one at the top. I click on it. When I click on it, I say, I understand. All right, it's as if I want to pick this coin, but I need to check it and be sure. Is it going to give me what I want? Now, under 15 minutes, I scroll up and I can see that somehow, some way, all right, the MACD is above 0. So it's possible that the golden cross might take place above 0. All right. Though I think it still feels like this, it's showing this way. But of course, if I go to Trading View, please don't mind me. It's compulsory you use Trading View. So if you are here and you don't have a Trading View, you are on your own. You are still playing. Please, whatever it is you're going to do, you need to understand how to use the Trading View. So let me just go to Trading View, AIXBT. Let me go to Trading View to check AIXBT. Oops, this thing should take profit for me, Jabeg. This is a coin I'm actually been monitoring. But let me just go to AIXBT, AIXBTUSDT. Am I right? Yes, I'm right. So let me just click it here. Okay, and I want 15 minutes. I want to do 15 minutes. All right, so this particular coin now, all right, looking at it, all right, you can see that the blue has crossed the, is it the orange? Okay, it's orange. It has crossed down, and crossing down is called the death cross. So that's not what we're looking for. We want the crossing, that is the blue, to cross it going up. I hope we're following. So if that's what we're waiting for me as a person, I don't mind sitting and monitoring this thing to see when the blue is going to be ready to cross to go up. So when it's ready to cross to go up, let me just hold on for me. All right. When this blue is ready to go this way, I'm coming. Okay. When this blue is ready to go this way up, and also this red is coming this way, right? Before this blue even, as soon as the blue comes this way, all right, and the red is somewhere here, all right, I will jump in. That's for manual trading. Or better still, the way it is now, seeing it this way, I will monitor them to let them come together. As soon as I know that they are close, all right, then I'll go and activate my MACD automation on ROYALQ. But of course, some of us might not understand how to do that. So all you just do is that, just look for a coin. Just look for a coin on ROYALQ, all right, and see if it's going to make the golden cross at the top, above 0, or below 0. I'm sure we understand above 0 and below 0. We know where the 0 is. I'm sure we know where the 0 is. The 0 is somewhere in the middle here, in the middle of the green histogram at the top, and then the red histogram at the bottom. So at the bottom. So the 0 line is in the middle. So this particular two lines, the orange and the pink, is the orange and pink. This orange and pink, please, where is it? Is it above 0 or below 0? Please drop your answer in the message for me. These lines, all right, this MACD line, all right, and those two lines, the orange and the pink, are they above 0 or below 0? Please, I want an answer. I want an answer. Are they above 0 or below 0? I want an answer. I want to see your response. I want to know and be sure that I want to be sure that I'm being followed well. Above zero, God bless you. Above zero, it's above zero. So when you now want to put in your MACD automation, you will know that you're going to choose above zero. If you choose below zero, you will sleep there. The thing will never trigger until after 2, 3, 4, 5 days, maybe after 1 week. Do you want it to take 1 week before you earn money? The money you can earn instantly. So please, let's be conscious of that. For some of us that don't know, I'm happy a lot of us know. I mean, I'm seeing above zero. This really makes me happy. This makes me happy. So let me go and look for another coin again. Let me look for another coin again. This will, I believe this will help every one of us. Let me just go back. All right, let me go back. Let me now choose alpha. This alpha, this is here. Okay, this one might also show. I'm coming. Okay, great. This is good. This is good. Now, this particular one, all right? This particular one. Now, the question is it below or above zero? Is it below or above zero? I want to see your response. Is it below or above zero? Can I go there again so you can see it? Some people did not see it. Is it below or above zero? Is it below or above zero? I want your answers. I want your responses. Is it below or above zero? Is it below or above zero? I want to see your responses, please. All right. Below. Now, thank you. Oh, my, in short, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. I'm happy a lot of people are really following this thing. Now, this is below zero. But do you know that if you want to trade manually without using MACD automation, with what we have seen here, what do you think? Am I to enter the market? I should fold my hand and keep waiting? I will simply enter the market manually using MACD automation. I will enter this market and put it to 1.1, 1.3. I will chop my money. I will definitely make a profit. I will definitely make a profit with this. All right. So these are part of things you need to learn along the line. But of course, not every one of us has gotten to this stage. So because of that, as soon as you notice it's at the bottom like this, and look at the histogram. The histogram is red. After red, the next thing that will come, right? When the yellow, when the orange is coming close to the pink, is green. Green will eventually show up. All right. Green, okay, 15 minutes. Okay, great. So green will eventually show up. So after the red histogram, the next thing is going to be green. So when you position yourself like this, all right, you're sure to be able to generate something no matter what. You're sure to be able to generate something from this no matter what. This is a good trade. If anybody is setting this trade, of course, with margin call, set it and take 1.1. Maybe before we finish the trade, it's going to sell off. Let me just note the name. Let me note it. Alpha. Okay. We'll get back to this later. Before we finish the presentation. And I'm sure that by the time we get back to it, let me see, Alpha. What's the price? 0373. 0373. Okay, so please, I'm happy we're following, and I'm happy we're understanding this better. Let me see if I have anybody waiting. Okay, nobody's waiting. Okay, all right, it's below. So I'm happy we said below because that's exactly what it is. Let me just look for one more. Then I will now show us how to set the trade. Let me just look for one more. I'll now show us how to set the trade. Let me go back to ROYALQ. All right, this is ROYALQ. So let me click the arrow to go back. Let me look for another one. Let's look at Cookie. Cookie. Okay, let me click on Cookie. Wow, it's coming down. This is a great opportunity again on Cookie. Cookie has been cooking something great today. I will show you what I'm trying to explain. Or Cookie has been cooking something great. today. So it's actually coming down, all right? And the orange is about to cross the pink. Is it the pink? Whatever. The orange is about to cross the pink. And so when it crosses, yes, the market will go up. And this Bollinger Band, I'm sure you know this is Bollinger Band. Please, I'm coming. I'm sure you know this is Bollinger Band here. This straight line, 1, 2, 3. All right? This is Bollinger Band. So you can use Bollinger Band also along line. The middle Bollinger Band, this particular middle one, all right? If there's a training on that, I might not be able to explain it this evening, but I think I will have to take a day, a particular training class on us to explain Bollinger Band to us, but it will also help you. This is the lower line, this is the middle, and this is the upper distance. So since we have the candle red line on the lower line, all right, and on 15 minutes, yes, there is high probability that it's going to want to bounce up back toward the middle line. This is the middle line. Hold on. This is the middle line. So since we have the red line here, all right, the red candle, it's possible that it's thinking about going back to the middle line. So when it gets to the middle line, it might come down again before finally breaking and going to the top. That is another lecture on its own entirely, all right? But it also works. So cookie is also an opportunity for those who are looking at it. But whenever you're taking this kind of coin, just take your 1.1% profit and you're good to go. I hope I'm clear about that. So let me use cookie as an example to take this trade. Let me use cookie. Let me go back here. So from home, all right, you just come, you take it randomly, all right? But I love taking it and making sure that the golden cross is about to take place. So when I notice it's about to take place, then I'm good to go, all right? Please. So let me just look for cookie again. Where did I trade again? Okay, in case I can't get it on time, I just come to the search button. This is the search, all right? I click on this search and it will help me out. Click on search. And since I know the particular coin I'm looking for, I come over here, I type cookies, C-O-O-K-I-E, all right? And it comes up, I click on it. So when it comes up, mind you, this is a way to set a trade, MACD automation. After you have set your margin call, all right, now you want to now take a trade. So that's what I'm actually doing right now. So just look at it very well. I believe this is recorded. We might get the recording tomorrow, hopefully by God's grace. So I click, I understand, all right? I now click on create, all right? You can see create here. I click on create and I click on create again. So it brings me here. I say, don't remind me again. And then I click on I understand. So it brings me here. When it brings me here, remember we are actually working on MACD automation, not the manual MACD automation. So I will come over to trade setting, all right? And I'll click trade setting. Click on trade setting. When I click on trade setting, I come to the top here and I choose manually create, all right? I click on manually create. Okay, it's there already. Okay, this is smart create. So I click on manually create, then it's there already. Then, yes, because I've traded this coin before today, that's why it's showing me this. If not that, it will show something else entirely. So I can just go ahead and click, and now it has brought me to this setting. Remember this margin call setting. I'm sure we'll remember that was what the first thing we did. You know, that was the first topic we treated, so that you know you must make sure this is ready. So it brought us here, and I will now choose the one we have just set. This is the one we have just set here, all right? I choose this one, all right, because I have $100. So I'll click on it. I can click on the 5, 7, or 1.3, anywhere. Just click on it, and it has brought me here. So it has attached it to it. Then I want to make sure that it is I'm on real time. I'm on sub-bin real-time settlement, all right? So this is it. But meanwhile, click this drop-down arrow, and that will give us the option. But what you should actually choose is the sub-bin mode real-time settlement. That means that when it buys the first margin, second margin, third margin, and the fourth margin, after the fourth margin, when it now buys the fifth margin and the sixth margin and the seventh margin, and it now sells them from the seventh margin, from the bottom. When it sells the seventh margin, when it sells the seventh call, it will give you your profit instantly. When it sells the sixth call, to give you your profit immediately. When it sells the fifth call, it gives your profit immediately. So you only be left with the profit of fourth, 3, second, and first. Those ones will come together. I hope that is understood. I hope that is understood. So that be the case. When you click it, it gives you the option. So I choose the last one, which is submit mode real time. I click on it and it's there. Then I'll make sure that $5 is what I put there. All right. I'll make sure $5 is what I put there. All these other ones, you don't tamper with them. All these ones, you don't, all these ones, you don't tamper with them. Just leave them. These other areas, you don't tamper with them because you've set them already. All right. You set them already, so you don't tamper with them. The only place you come to when you're talking about MACD automation, the only place you come to is the advanced setting. That's the only place you come to. All right. So you click on the advanced setting and you see what it asks for you. So I click on the advanced setting and it has brought me here. That brought me all this other information. It has told me it's one shot, which I could change and put to what will I call it? Circle is a choice. I could change it and put it in a circle is a choice. And of course, when you put it in a circle, there's a way to use it. I've mentioned it before, but maybe we'll still talk about it as I go on. So now you come to trigger price. You come to trigger price. You click on it. We want to choose MACD. There are 3 different automation on ROYALQ. We have MACD automation, we have RSI automation, we have KDJ automation. But what we are presently using, and we know is going to be easy for everybody, is the MACD automation. So that be the case, when I click on the trigger price, I will choose MACD automation. You can all see it here. This is MACD automation. That's what I'm going to choose, MACD automation. All right. So I click on MACD automation. After clicking on it, this is the golden cross. Now, where I will now make decision is at this particular place. Am I choosing below 0 or above 0? Just click the arrow by the side here. It will show you below 0 or above 0. I hope you can see, you can all see this. Below 0, above 0. You have to choose one of them. You have to choose one of them. And when we actually looked at this coin then, Cookie, when we looked at this coin then, Cookie coin, let me quickly go to trading view so we can see there. So I want people to tell me what I should choose. You're going to tell me what I should choose, but let me just show you trading view, Cookie on trading view. Let me go to Cookie. Okay. COOKIE USDT. Up and right. Great. So I want to make sure it's on 15 minutes. Now look at it. I'm sure you can see the MACD. This is the MACD here. All right. Sorry, come and make it light. I want the background to be white. Hold on, please. Just trying to correct something. All right, so we can see it well now. Now, if you look at this, all right, this is the MACD. You can see it. You can see where the blue is. The blue is the MACD line, and you can see where the orange is. So it's trying to cross the orange already. So please, our MACD automation for the golden cross, are we to put it below 0 or above 0? Please drop your answers now. Everyone should drop answer. It doesn't matter if you got it wrong. We only know that you need to be corrected. Drop your answers now. If people are putting below 0 and you also put below 0 and you're not sure, put what you think it is. I want to see the answers. Drop the answers now. Is it below 0 or above 0 for us to be able to enjoy the MACD automation on this trade called Cookie? I'm checking what people are dropping now. Please, just drop it. Don't bother your head. Drop it because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just drop it. Drop what you feel. Below 0. Below 0. Below 0. Everybody is saying below 0. What if I say this actually above 0? What if I say that the risk is supposed to be above 0?
You
Anyway,
will be
if
wrong.
you put below 0, sir?
If you say so, you will be wrong.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I actually want to make sure that you have that confidence in what you are doing. Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to be sure that you people are confident of what you're dropping here. Everyone is saying, everyone that has dropped said below zero, and that's very correct. Very, very correct. All right. Now, if somebody is actually trading manual MACD, this is a coin you just pick. Don't give yourself a headache. Because at the end of all day, it will give you a 1.1 or 1.3. All right. I'm going to show you result of what I've done since morning. Though I've been busy, I went out, I can't be trading on the road. So I went to do one or two things. So like, I just took my time. But anyway, I will show you what I want to do. Thank you so much, people that have responded. I appreciate that. Really shows that you're really following. That shows you're following. And those who are just joining, I'm sorry I didn't admit you on time, but definitely there's going to be, yeah, there's a recorded, is recorded, so you'll be able to see it. So let me go back to okay, trading view. So we've accepted that, yes. And see, this is 15 minutes now. Look at it here. Oh, not this. Kindly hold on for me. Oh, this thing don't. So now, if you look at this, you can see that the green has started showing. Since the green has started showing, that's why this is coming like this. Now, if you look at this red from this side to here, the red is strong. This red is also strong, but this red here is getting lighter. That means that the sellers are leaving the market. They're not becoming strong. They're not becoming strong so much again. So since it's already going, the red is going light, the color of the red is becoming lighter, then that means it's very, very possible that the green are coming back into the system. I hope you understand. So let me just go ahead. So let me go back to ROYALQ, where the whole thing is. So with this now, we said we're choosing below, Abby. So I just click this one. This is one that actually stands for below. This is below zero, Abby. So that's one I'm going to take because we said it's below. So I choose that. I scroll up. Yes, it's going to be under 15 minutes. You can't change it. This is it. 15 minutes that's what ROYALQ is giving us. So you can't change it. After you've done all that, the next thing you click save and you confirm. All right. So when you confirm, you can now click activate. All right. When you now click activate, you can now click create. All right. When you click create, then you scroll to the bottom. Look at what it says here. It says waiting for MACD trigger to make force buy. That means that when it finally hits the golden cross, it will buy for you. You don't even need to be there. And when it gets to your profit 1.1 or 1.3, it will sell for you. All right. So, but for me, for this one, let me go back so you can see. All right. Come to strategy. So it's supposed to be here. Okay, but in the network, I think the network is preventing it from coming in. All right. So the network is preventing it from. Somebody said that let me use my, I don't have to keep using this every evening now. This is my VPN, free VPN. So for those who go to their ROYALQ and it will not be showing very, very well, please learn to activate VPN. VPN will help you. So if I go now, all right, you can see you see that's come up? Can you see cookies showing there now? All right, can you see cookies showing there now? And so now, if you look at this place, you'll be seeing 000. That means it is still waiting for the price to trigger. But please, let me tell you this. This account is using $100. And I recommend that $100 should be for one coin. Don't think you are smart and go and use $100 for 2 coins. If you are caught on our way, because we have made provision for each coin, we've made provision using the margin call setting for $100 for each coin. So if you use 2 coins, you might be lucky you wouldn't buy deep. What if the market now goes deep? You're on your own, no, there's nothing I can do. So for me now, because I know this is $100 that is on this account, and I don't want this cookie to take effect, I only use it for sample. I have to find a way to make sure that I do this. So I'll just click on cookie. I clicked on it, it will come up. And when it comes up, I'll come to pause. All right. I'll come to pause. I come here, I click pause so that I can stop. So let me just click it because I don't really want it. I'm just using it for a sample for you. Click on pause. There's a coin that is trading already, which has not sold. I have to wait for it to sell. All right. So I click on pause. So when I now click the arrow at the top to go back, you can see it's no longer there. So I'm waiting for this one to give me my 1.5%. As soon as it hits 1.5%, with sells off, it's still possible that I will still chop that cookie. I will still use the cookie this particular evening. Do we understand? So please, if you have understood all that I put together, remember from the beginning, I put up how to set our margin call, all right? The best margin call that you can use for beginners, all right? I've also talked about review of our MACD automation and how to set up or how to take a trade on MACD automation. So if you know you have gotten all I've explained this evening, all right, kindly just drop a yes to let me know that you have gotten the message. Drop a yes, please, to let me know you have gotten the message. Drop a yes. I want to be sure that people have understood what I've said. I've not just wasted my time, and they've also not just wasted their time coming this evening. I want us to drop a yes. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Now, let me tell you that for today alone, using $100, all right, using $100, I've been able, setting up margin call is my problem. That is no problem. That was the first thing we treated today. That's the first thing we treated. You need to get that area well, get it right. If you get that side right, I'm talking about I'm talking to Cyril, all right? You said setting up margin call is your problem. It should never be a problem. We've done this is recorded. I'm coming. Okay, my phone switched off then please. Yes, it's recorded. So you get the recording. You get the recorded version and go through, all right? Because of time. So, okay, I said I was going to show you some of these accounts. Now, these accounts, all right, for today alone, let me just show you the profit detail. All right, this person today, I was really busy for today alone. Today is first, all right? Now, I'm going to click on this particular day, 5th, this day. I'm going to click on it, and you see that cookie, how many times I've been able to. But remember, I didn't use MACD automation. I used MACD manual trading. That means I'll put 1.5%. As soon as I notice it's about to cross, I'll jump in. It is about to cross, I'll jump in, take my 1.3, 1.5. When I take it, it sells out. I wait for it to see the next cross, and I jump in. So let me just show you. So that it's not just I'm talking. Now, this is it. Let me just scroll. You can see how, and this amount, I didn't use the whole $100. You know, I see there's margin call there. And of course, there's a way I actually went about it. Because when you start using the $5, it looks as if you're not making much money. But when you do that for a week or two, all right, you can get back to me. I can show you what to do to improve your profit a bit. But please don't be too eager about profits. What you should be eager about is how to know how to get the right setting. When you have the right setting, the day morning comes, then you'll be able to do the magic. Now let's just count. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I traded 7 times this morning before I went out. 7 times. And that 7 times gave me a profit of $5.19. All right, today is not gone. I just coming back this evening. I came in, I had to rush in to make sure that we have this Zoom training. All right. And at the same time, I have actually set a trade. I'm sure you know that there's a trade going on. There's a trade going on there. All right, I'm just waiting for this trade to hit itself off. I think I put how many percent it said? Okay, 1.3%. All right, I put in 1.3%. So as soon as it just sells off, I'm waiting for it. It should sell off, and it gives me my 1.3. I might take the coin again, or I'll just go to cookie. I'll start using cookie again and take something out of cookie. I hope that is understood. So we have come to the end of today's training in respect of MACD automation and setting up of margin call. Now, I want to share with us about the listing of coin. The listing of coin. Please, can we go ahead with that, or we don't need it? Let me just get your response. The listing of coin. Can we go ahead with it, or we don't need that training? The listing of coin, because some coins, some of us are even in a particular trade that is going to be delisted. Questions are going to be asked at the end of the presentation. I will not be able to answer any question right now. Let me get the job done. Then we'll give like 20 minutes for question. So please, let's just hold on. No question for now, please. All right. So we're looking at the listing of coin. Do we need it now? Okay, we should go ahead. All right, we should go ahead. Now, I'm actually going to show us, I want us to have one thing at the back of our, okay, knowledge. Yeah, we need that knowledge. We need that knowledge. Thank you so much. We need that knowledge. Interestingly, this account I'm using, all right, this account I'm using, how do I say? I've actually corrected, you know, like for me, right? You know, there are some coins, they will have showed it at the back of ROYALQ that these coins are going to be delisted, or these coins are under, what is the English they usually use? If you notice, this account of ROYALQ that I opened, so monitoring, thank you so much, monitoring. So there is a way, if I notice that they said a coin is being monitored, I remove it from my ROYALQ, sharp. I don't want to give myself a headache. I don't want to, maybe I just woke up and I feel like trading, and mistakenly I go and a coin that they've said is monitoring or is going to be delisted, I go and mistakenly click on it, or somebody just sent a signal, and I felt, let me just take the signal. Meanwhile, it's a coin that is under monitoring or is about to be delisted. If you just go and enter that thing, then, oh boy, you're on your own. No. So there's what to do. All right, there's what to do that will help you remove it. So is there anyone that can share that can do screen sharing with us, so I can guide you? That can guide you, right? Is there anyone that wants to share a screen that we can use it as a sample to guide on how to remove those coins that are going to be delisted from your ROYALQ? Is there anyone? Let the person just signify, and let me just give the person the opportunity to share the screen, please. Is there anyone? Sorry, can I be heard? Okay, I'm coming. Please, more training on how to use TradingView. Oh, TradingView, we can't do that tonight. We can't do that tonight. Maybe I'm going to organize a particular class majorly for TradingView. All right, I'm going to use a particular class majorly for TradingView. Now, let me just explain it. Let me explain it, and because like the ROYALQ account I'm going to use to explain has already been corrected. So there's no coin there that is to be delisted or under monitoring. So let me just go to ROYALQ and show you that. Now, when you have such situation and you have some coin that to be delisted, I mean, if you look at this one now, I'm not sure, you won't see anything like monitoring or to be delisted. You won't see any. And I'm sure even if I used my second account, you will not see any. You won't see any. So what are you to do if you want to do that? First, you come to this Manage Plus. All right? You come to Manage Plus. So you click on, oh, I'm coming. Hold on. Is there another? I'm coming. Just hold on, please. Bybit. Okay. I want to see if there's those coins to be delisted there. Okay, there's none. That's none. Oh, hold on, please. Okay, KuCoin. I don't know if there's any coin to be delisted. There is none. Mexi. Let me see Mexi. Mexi has any coin. Mexi doesn't have any coin. Oh, wow. I beg. Let me go back to Binance. Let me just explain it because there's none of it of such here. All right, let me explain it. Now, what you do is simple. You come to Manage Plus. All right, this is Manage Plus. You click on Manage Plus. So when you click on Manage Plus, it opens this page to you. Make sure that when it opens this page, you are on optional. All right, you're on optional. So when you're on optional, all right, if a coin is being monitored, they will write monitoring at the bottom here. And if it's to be delisted, they write to be delisted here. So let's say, for example, now, right, this first coin, 1,000 chems, 1,000 sats, 1 inch, and 1 baby Doge are to be delisted, or they're under monitoring. What you just do is that you just tick on this 0 by their side. I hope you can see it. I've ticked on them. So these four now, all right, what I will now do, so that I will remove it from my own ROYALQ app. I don't want to be deceived. I don't want anything to just happen and I'll mistakenly go and enter them. What you do is that when you have ticked them like this, all right, when you have ticked them, you now come to remove. You click on remove. When you click on remove, it will be removed from your ROYALQ. So you will not make a mistake of trading them. That is a way to make sure you prevent yourself from trading any coin that is to be delisted or is under monitoring. I hope that is understood. Did you get my point? Just type 1 if you got my point. Type 1 if you got my point, what I'm trying to say, please. That is one way. That is first the area that you do when you want to prevent yourself from trading a coin that is to be delisted. Just type 1. Let me see. I want to make sure that people understand this. I want to make sure that people understand this. Just type 1 for me to know you understand what I've just explained now. All right. Oh, so is it just 4 of us that understand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6, fine. Please. Oh. Okay. All right. So now that is one thing that we need to do first. All right. That is one thing. Okay, fine. Chika, I'll call it done. Exactly. So if it's what you can do now, it's better you do it so that you know that you will not make a mistake of trading. And please, I'm actually just guiding us based on what I know is working for me. All right. So that you don't make that mistake. Some people say, no, just leave it there. Well, it's their own choice. But I don't want to make any mistake of trading a coin that's to be delisted. And so that is why I'm doing something of such. All right. I don't want to trade a coin that's to be delisted. So now that is done, the other thing we're to do, all right, is that if a coin, or have this at the back of your mind, if a coin is to be delisted and they wrote monitoring or delisted so dates, all right, there's nothing to be afraid of. I don't know if people have noticed that those coins that are to be delisted, you suddenly see them pumping like crazy. Some of them, not all of them. You suddenly see them pumping like crazy. If anyone has seen those kind of coins, please just say yes. Mention even the example of such a coin. There's a coin that's supposed to be delisted, or maybe even been delisted today, that pumped so much. But at the same time, it now finally went down. The reason why I'm saying this is that when a coin, yes, alpaca, yeah, alpaca pumped so crazy and now started going down. Now, when they say that a coin is to be delisted, have this at the back of your mind. What they're simply saying is that it's going to be delisted from that exchange. It's not going to be delisted from the world, but from that particular exchange. Mostly, a lot of us are using Binance. So Binance, if Binance says they are delisting a coin, that means that coin is going to be delisted from the Binance exchange it does not mean that it's going to be delisted from Bybit. There are some other exchange that will still make use of it. Of course, maybe if the capital listing on it is going down, or if the agreements that that company raised had with Binance is not working out, then they will eventually do such a thing. All right. But when they say that it's going to be delisted, that doesn't mean it's going to be delisted from the world. All they're saying is that it's going to be delisted from Binance. So what do you now do? All right. There is option of what to do before it gets delisted fully. I won't be able to give us the full detail. All right. We'll create another class because I want to make sure that by 8:50, we're through with this and we can now ask questions for 10 minutes so that we can know that we've achieved something great today. Then at the next class, today is what? Today is Thursday. So maybe the next class is going to be Saturday. I don't know. If it's going to be Saturday, I will let you know. But I know that training will be coming up from time to time. So what you just simply do, let me go to my ROYALQ. All right. What you simply do when it comes to things like that, a coin that is to be delisted. Oh my, I don't have any coin that is to be delisted here. That's the funny thing. All right. I don't have any coin that is to be delisted here. But when you go to that coin, let me use this coin that is trading 0.9. If you like, make you know, if you like, waste my time there and don't give me my profit on time since for the past 2 hours. So you click the coin and then, okay, it's not showing here because I don't have any coin that is going to be delisted. So maybe what I'll do for the next class, I will use an account that has a coin that is going to be delisted. So I'll be able to use it to explain to every one of us. I hope you appreciate that. I'm sorry I won't be able to do that now because I don't have a coin that is to be delisted. So if there's a coin that is to be delisted, it's not going to give me a place for me to choose another exchange to migrate it to, all right? To move it from Binance that is going to be delisted to now migrate to another exchange. It's going to give me that opportunity. Please, if you understand what I've just explained now, let me know. And please, we'll take it at the next class. We'll take it as a priority. We need to have that knowledge. So please, if you are okay with what I just explained now, let me know. If you are okay with what I've just explained now, okay, are you using the free version of TradingView? What is the difference between paid and free version for analyzing the market? Of course, the free version, you are limited to indicators. You can only use like 2 or 3 2 indicators on the free version. You can use 2 indicators. You are limited in a lot of ways. You can't do back testing and other things like that. All right. So, but like when you use the paid version, yeah, you can use any indicator. A lot of advantages are there. That's just what I can just say. But you can start with the free version. You can start with the free version. And as you begin to generate good income, then you use the paid version. It's as simple as that. All right. So please, if we are okay with what I just said right now, that at the next class, I will show us how to migrate. So I'll be able to use an account that has a coin to be delisted. All right. If you're okay with that, just type a 1 so that I know that you got what I said. All right. Just type a 1. Just type a 1. What is the usefulness of margin call? When you watch this video all over again, you will understand the usefulness of margin call. But let me just break it down this way. If you have $1,000 and you go to Binance and you buy a coin at $1,000, all right, and the market goes down, you will stay in that market. You will sleep there. You will snore in that market compared to someone that use margin call. Because if I use margin call and I have $1,000, I can buy $50 the first margin call. I mean, the first buying amount. So if the margin call comes down, all right, it will buy my first margin call. I don't need to be there. I will have set it. So my first margin call is going to be ×2, just like the settings I've showed you. It's going to be ×2. The second margin call is supposed to be ×4, but it's because for those who don't have much capital, you're using $100. You can't use ×4. That's why I use ×2, ×2, ×2, ×3, ×4, ×2, ×4. That's why I use it that way. But if you have enough capital, it's going to be The first margin call is times 2. The second margin call is times 4. The next margin call is times 8. The next margin call is times 16. The next margin call is times 32. When you do it that way, you are averaging, you are bringing down the cost to that extent that when the market is about to go up, you will make your profit faster. Somebody that use exchange direct, Binance Direct Exchange, all right, and he put $1,000 there, and the market goes down to like 40% or 20%, and I use margin call, all right, I will get out of that market and make profit fast than someone that used a whole $1,000 at once, because I am buying as the price are coming down. So I will buy cheaper. And so I will make my profit faster and get out of the market. That's the main advantage we're using ROYALQ. Anybody can go to any exchange and do the transaction there. But those who are using ROYALQ, we know the advantage and we take it and we use it. While other people are still nagging their teeth to say, oh, this thing never sell. Now, wow, what is this? This and that, and they're talking story. With ROYALQ, we get out on time, we take the next trade, we make more money. I hope that is understood. All right, so thank you so much. Since that is understood and accepted, I think we're good to go. So I want to say for this evening, we've been able to have go through our settings. We've been able to review the MACD automation. We've gotten review and responses. People are using it and we're happy. And I believe we're making profit while we're using it. And of course, we've been able to show us how to set the MACD automation to be able to profit successfully. And even if you want to use MACD automation manually, we've shown you the way to go about it so that you can trade like 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 times in a day using MACD manually. It will give you that money. It will give you that money. Just understand how to use MACD, what to watch out for. It will give you results. All right? So at this junction, I want to actually let us go into question and answer session. For if you have a question, just raise up your hand and you'll be allowed to speak and ask your question. And I believe we'll get an answer for that. Thank God it's 8:49. So we know that by 9, we'll round up entirely. And I want to ask if we have benefited from the training. Okay, what are the advantages of MACD automation over manual? The advantage of MACD automation over manual MACD is that if you're a newbie, if you're a new person and you are busy and you don't have the time, like people like us that has the time, we just have to create the time. You can just set your MACD automation, set it at the bottom or at the top and go your way. It will trigger the price when the golden cross takes place, all right, and sell for you, all right? And if you are someone that is a smart person and you're using MACD automation, all right, you can put circle instead of one shot. Please, you must know what you are doing if you are using circle. What circle simply means is that when you set it and if one eventually triggers, right, when it triggers and buys the coin and sells for you, all right, if it's on circle, it's not going to buy again immediately. It will wait for it to give the golden cross at where you have set it, either above or below. So for me, I will advise you, if you are using circle for MACD automation, when you set it and it finally triggers and sells, all right, you need to go back and check. When it sells, check that coin again, because it's going to buy that coin again. Check it and see, this time around, is the golden cross going to take place above 0 or below 0? If it's above 0, and you actually chose below 0 before, and this time around, it's going to happen above 0, set it to above 0. Leave it, it will sell. When it sells again, you come back again and check it. And you keep, before you know, you're making something good. Do you understand? So the MACD automation is good for beginners, all right, who are just coming in and they want to generate money. And while they're generating money, I will advise you, start learning technical analysis. It's going to help you, all right? But if you have not been able to learn, you've used MACD automation to trade for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, and you've generated money, then you now start looking at how you can start using MACD manually. MACD manually will fetch you more money faster. Yes, so to fetch you more money faster. Because MACD automation, we wait until the golden cross is exactly there. But for me, that I'm using manual, I don't need to wait. As soon as I see that there's a sign that this thing is going to cross, I enter. Before you know, you are giving my 1.3%. By the time it's giving my 1.3%, you join via MACD automation, maybe you still be 0.5%. But me, I've taken my own percentage. I've come out. I might even enter again and still chop my 1.5 or 1.3. Do you understand? All right. So if I make up 1%, each robot changes. I don't understand. If I make up to 1%, each robot charge 20%. Oof, how do I explain this area? If you make 1% profits, all right, ROYALQ will charge you 20% from that your profits. So 1% of $1,000, calculate it. So 20% of that profit goes to ROYALQ for maintenance and making sure that the system keeps working. And 80% of the profit comes to you. But remember, ROYALQ cannot go to your Binance to take money. That's why they are telling you, put extra $20 or $10 or $50 into your ROYALQ so that they can take their own 20% there. We've been doing it and it's working in our favor. All right? We've been doing that and it's working in our favor. All right? And because of that, their system has not gone down since, ever. That's why since 2021, ROYALQ has been there. Every other platform, I shared with some people today, some Ponzi platform that has crashed since MMM period. Man, I didn't even get the figure. I just took some, I showed it to my friends. I said, now, wow, ROYALQ has been there since 2021. No shaking, no shaking. All right, let me look at the next question. I guess margin call is just like using DC in spot trading. Thank you so much. You're very correct. Thank you so much. I reviewed the support and resistance on TradingView. So what is the usefulness? And I don't know which one is support and resistance. You need to go and check the videos that we've done a training and it's recorded. Go and watch it again. If you don't watch it, you can't know. Watch it and ask questions based on what you have watched. All right? Support and resistance is highly necessary. If you say you don't care about it, you're on your own, because when the market shows you shege, you will feel village people are chasing you. Honestly, when the market shows shege, and that's why you need support and resistance. You need to understand the way to draw it and what it means. So when you go back to the videos, the recorded videos, the Zoom we've done, the recorded ones, you will see it where we talked about support and resistance. You need to know it. You need to know it on TradingView. All right. In short, everybody here needs to have a TradingView, understand the way it works. So I think I'm going to create a day where we're going to actually look at TradingView. Or I'm going to send a video to my team partners, all right, on how to set up their TradingView on how to use it so that they can do it successfully. All right. Okay, so do we have another question? Because this is 8:55. Let's round up. I think there's going to be prospect meeting. Now, those who are not registered that are here,
thank you.
I know. Okay.
Thank you so much. Please, you didn't emphasize on that manually create for MACD. You told us that you will teach us that, but I don't know why you escaped it. Sorry.
Oh, it's actually because of time. That's actually okay. Just a minute, I'm coming. Since the ROYALQ bot doesn't have access to my wallet, how will the robot collect its profit if I don't send 20% on the wallet? Now, if you don't send 20% of the wallet, it will not trade for you now. It's as simple as that. You don't send if you don't send, you have to put extra $20 on your ROYALQ wallet. So when you put it there and you make profits, they'll go and take their 20% from that $20 or any amount you put there. You can put $10, you can put 20, you can put 50. If you are trading with $1,000, you can't put $20 there, because if you are trading $1,000, you make good money. I mean, you make good money. So if you make good money, $20 is nothing. All right. And ROYALQ cannot go to your Binance. So since they can't go to your Binance or your Bybit, you need to put that $20 or $50 there for them, or else the robot will not trade for you. As simple as that. Even when you have activated your bot, it will not trade for you to tell you didn't put anything there. All right. Okay, so let me quickly look at that manual trading. It's so simple. When you're talking about trading manually using ROYALQ, when you're talking about using trading manually with MACD, all I'm trying to say is that you go to your trading view. All right. You go to your trading view, and on your trading view, all right, you'll be able to see exactly what is happening. Now, if you, can you see my screen? Someone should answer. You can see if you have taken this trade, you don't chop your 1.5 or 1.2 or 1.1. Remember when I showed us this, all right? When I showed it to us then, remember when I showed it to us then, this blue was not close to this pink, was not as close as this. And also remember that this green has not showed up. Can you see this green? I'm coming. This one was not as close, then this green has not grown to this extent. All right. Now, if you look at this blue and this orange here, all right, they are just about crossing. If you are using MACD automation, it will not trigger your buy. It will not trigger until they touch it. It will not trigger. But for me that I'm doing it manually, my eyes have seen it, I've taken it, I've entered. My sister, I don't chop my 1.3. As soon as I've chopped my 1.3, it has not touched it. I'm going back again. Oliver Twist. Because it must touch it. So when I go back again before it touches it, finally it will touch it to give me my 1.3 again. Or 1.1. Are you following? That's what I'm talking about. Manual trading. This is where the manual trading is being done. MACD is so powerful. So powerful. We didn't know.
So excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me. You said before it triggers, before it crosses, are you going to still automate, or are you still going to see we will not feel that automation and just leave it like that and take your profit?
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. When you are doing MACD manual, you don't feel that automation. You skip it. You skip it.
Yeah.
Yes. You skip it entirely. And that's when you skip it, is when you'll be able to take this profit. Sharp, take it 1.1, 1.3, take it sharp. So you do the second one, do the third one. Before you know, you might do it 3 times. When you are doing it 3 times, MACD automation never trigger. It's still the way.
Yeah. Thank you.
You don't chop your 1.1, 1.3, 3 times, 2 times, and you are waiting. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Good. I just want to make sure that is understood. I want to be sure every other person in the Zoom, do you understand what I've just explained now? Please, every other person, do we understand? Yes, understood. I trust you, my sister, Madam Modukwe, 1.73. Exactly. My sharp sister. I just like this, my sister, a lot. We're always talking. There is pivot points. After this MACD, we will share pivot points with you people. You will see the miracle that is in ROYALQ. People do not know because they don't want to find out. They just after the money. But if you go after knowledge, you will see so many opportunities with ROYALQ. It is sweet, very sweet. Spot martingale. Let me just put it. I think, Mr. Enoch, I've explained this to you before, right? We have spot trading. We have futures trading. So spot martingale is talking about trading whereby spot trading is a kind of trade whereby you just buy, all right? And you're using your money to buy. All right, and you cannot really lose your money. That's why people will tell you that with ROYALQ, you can't lose your money. But if you want to trade futures trading in ROYALQ, you can lose your money. If you notice, no leader is telling you about futures trading right now. Only very few leaders are trading futures trading. But I tell you, if you are ready to learn, all these things, you will get them here. All these things has been organized. I've organized it for my team, my partners who are ready to learn. When you learn, money will follow you. My sister, my brother, when you learn, money will follow you. Okay, Oluwasomi Sunday. It says, how can one set it manually? Setting it manually. Okay, I think I should just quickly explain that. I think that's going to be the last question I'm going to take. How to set MACD manually. All right, can I go ahead and answer that? And that's going to be the last question, please. It's already 9:02. All right, so let me go to trading. Let me go to ROYALQ. It's still going to be on ROYALQ that we're going to do it. This thing make it sell now, you go down again. You're not serious. Must give me my money tonight. You have no choice. Must give me my money. Okay, so I go to home and I'll go on search and I'll go to cookie. It's cookie I want. COOKI. Okay, there is it. I click on it. So when I click on it, I click I understand. All right. I click I understand and see the thing, see the way the thing is going up. Oh, no, wow. I click create. I click create again. I go to trade settings. All right. Trade settings. I click on manually create. I choose the distance I want, which is this first one, MACD 100 settings. Yes, I'll still leave it on sub being real time. Yes, I put my $5. Then I scroll to the bottom because it's possible I've already set this thing on MACD automation. So I will come to advanced settings. You know, you can see here now, it's showing MACD automation. Can you see MACD automation here? Because I've set it to MACD automation before. Can you see MACD automation here? I want a response. Someone should just unmute Yes. So if it's on MACD automation, right? If it's on MACD automation, it will not go manually. Manually means that I want you to take the trade now. I don't want you to wait for any golden cross. I don't see the golden cross myself and I won't chop my money. So what I just do is simple. I click on that MACD automation. You can see the drop down by the MACD automation. This drop down. You click on the drop down. When you click on the drop down, you now choose, instead of MACD, you choose trigger price.
Trigger price.
All right. You choose, thank you so much. When you click on trigger price, okay, I'm coming. You click on trigger price. So it has removed the MACD there. Now you can now save. You confirm. When you confirm now, just click on activate. When you click on activate, you now click on create. This is the create. You click on create. I don't want to click on it. Remember, I'm using $100 on this account. All right. And I don't want two accounts to be running at the same time. I don't want to be caught unaware. So that be the case. As soon as you do that, you click on create, it will take effect immediately. That's the way to do MACD manual trading. I hope that is understood. I hope that is understood. I hope that is understood. I want a response. Is it understood?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. All right. Thank you so much. This junction, I believe, will really come this far. And for those who want to join the prospect meeting, there's a prospect meeting going on by my coach, Coach Nnamdi. So I believe if you're a new person here, if you have not activated your accounts, if you have activated your account, but you have not gone through prospects presentation, I beg you, please chat me up. Let me give you the link. Join the meeting for prospect meeting so that you have a general knowledge. So that there are some questions you don't need to ask me because you'll be shared. It's going to be shared with you there. All right. So have we learned something today? Yes or no? Have we learned something today? Yes or no?
Yes.
All right. All right. All right. I appreciate everybody for coming. So when is our next meeting day? I will be looking at the listing of coin and one or two other things, maybe trading view and making setting up trading view.
Trading view.
Yes. All right, setting up our trading view. When is our next meeting, please?
Saturday.
Today
All
or
right.
Sunday.
Let's tentatively look at Saturday or Sunday. All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so
I
much.
appreciate
God bless
everyone.
you.
Let's unmute. Let's unmute and just say hello to
Thank you.
ourselves.
Thank you.
Let's
Thank
say hello
you.
to
Thank
ourselves.
you.
Thank you all
Thank you,
for
sir.
coming.
I
Madam
appreciate you.
Modupe, Madam Modupe, let's talk. Oh, you are chopping ROYALQ money. Oh.
Good morning. God bless you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so
We are
much. I appreciate
grateful.
everyone. I appreciate everyone.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much.
God bless you.
Thank you. Mrs. Martins, thank you for coming, ma. Everyone, I appreciate you. Mr. Enoch, thank you
Okay,
so much
sir.
for coming. Let's talk at the end of the training. Appreciate you all.
Okay, sir.
All right. All right. You have a
Bye.
wonderful
Good
night.
night.
And if you want to join the postcard meeting, you can join also.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sir,
All
will
right.
the video be recorded?
What?
Will the video be recorded?
Okay, this one.
Yes.
Yes, it's recorded already. It's recorded.
So they will send it to us to watch again.
Please, the
Yeah,
manual
sure, you get it.
imagine
Okay,
call
sir.
creation. Imagine call creation. Can you drop it for us? 50 and 100 and 200.
I'll do a short recording to explain that.
Please, thank you.
All right, but please remind me. Send me a reminder. I beg. So many things.
Okay, thank
Send me
you.
a
Thank
reminder.
you.
All
Okay,
right,
sir.
all
Thank you,
right.
sir.
Good night, everybody. Good night. Good
Good
night.
night, sir.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.